So for this design here, I've used this tree stencil. Now this is an embossing stencil, but you don't just have to use it for embossing, you can use it as an ordinary stencil. They sell different stencils here at Crafting4Good, and I think the prices start at either 50p or £1, so you can kind of invest in them quite easily at that price. Really, when you're choosing stencils, it's about choosing something you like, but also something quite versatile. So even though you might not use the light bulb element of this stencil, it's good to know that I have 2 different star shapes and 2 different circle sizes to use, and I have used this in the book. So what we need is our white gel pen, and I'm just going to take it very steady, drawing round the stencil onto the page. I'm just letting the pen wander along the edge of the stencil. I can take my pen off and I can go back to it, that's not a problem. If you take it slowly, you're less likely to slip. You can see the shape starting to appear now. It's quite therapeutic actually. It's quite nice kind of feeling the edge of the stencil and taking some time to do that. It's all part of the journaling experience, which is about being quite mindful. You may want to think about what you're journaling about. So I'm very thankful for the autumn colour at the moment, which was my inspiration for choosing this tree. And I can leave some space in my design to write about that. This is quite an intricate stencil, so it's just taking a little bit of time. It's not taking that long to actually go all the way around the edge. So I've been all the way around the edge there. And in this design, instead of kind of taking a ruler, or you can use the edge of your stencil as a ruler, I've actually just freehanded, drawing some lines across. It doesn't need to be perfect, it's just about making your tree stand out from the background. And it is, again, quite mindful, just going from one side of the page to the other. I've taken my page out of the book just for ease of showing you on this video, but you can do it in the book, you can do it sat in a chair. You don't need much special equipment, it's just your book, your pen and your stencil, or you could freehand it, you can draw if you like, but if you prefer to use a design that you've found already, stencil will do that for you. It's quite nice going from one side of the page to the other, and I'm just going to finish by including the base of the tree. I've done more lines here, but you can kind of take time to do that yourself, or you can, now you've got your lines there, you can go in between. But I now have a space at the bottom of the page where I can write, and I also have a space at the top of the page, but I can also write in the tree as well,